Looking for ways to practice improvising? Well, this new series of videos will feature quick and easy creative ways to boost your improvising skills. But first, yo, welcome to Not Right Music. This is video 1 of our new series titled Creative Tips and Tricks to Practice Improvising. Alright, well, let's start with our first tip, and this is with scales or modes or arpeggios, right? So when most people, when they learn scales, usually they'll learn the fingering, maybe the position on their instrument. For example, if you're a guitar player and you learn the major scale, you might learn a 2-octave scale, something like this. Right? Okay? And that's all great, but something that many people don't do, it's that they don't improvise their scales or modes or arpeggios. And that's what this tip is. This is called improvising your scales. So every new scale or mode or arpeggio that you learn, improvise on it. Get close to it. Get intimate with it, right? It will help your improvising skills if you do it on a daily basis. Okay? So, for example, let's do a mode. Let's say that you just learn a MIXOLYDIAN mode in this position. Right? And I want to just improvise on it. Something like this. All right, you get the idea. Just have fun with it. Play, right? Remember, that's what musicians do. They play. Let's go to tip 2, okay? Tip 2 is another great one. I love this one. This is called rotating motif, or a rotating event if you've been following my other videos. What you want to do is you want to come up with a motif. And let's say that I'm going to be doing tip 1, which is improvise my scale. So I'm going to do a mode, Phrygian mode, in B. And I want to pick a motif in Phrygian. Let me see, something like there you go, good. That's my motif. So what I do is I play this motif, then I improvise. Then I come back to that motif, then I improvise again. Back and forth. You see? Something like this. Right? And did you notice something? That motif played one time. It's one measure. And I play it twice, so that's 2 measures. So I play 2 measures of the motif, and then 2 measures of improvising, and then back and forth, right? So you can do these little games, come up with little rules to practice this improvising with. Next, let's go a step further. Let's add a different mode with this motif, okay? So we have the Phrygian motif, and I want to stay in the same key, so then I will improvise off the A Dorian mode, okay? So it might be something like this. You get the idea? We're going back and forth. Now we can go even a step further, all right? Let's bring in arpeggios. So I will stick with that little motif, and I want to stay in the key, so I will play A minor arpeggio and a D7 arpeggio. It might go something like this. Think of all the fun things you can do with this tip, right? Get a friend and rotate who plays the motif, who improvises, or do it with a band, right? You can come up with different games with this, okay? Anyway, on to our final tip. This tip is called improvising variations on a motif, or even on an event if you're following my other videos. So again, this can be applied to the improvise your scale tip that we talked about. And again, we're sticking with a motif or a small idea. But this time, we're going to continue to play it, right? We're going to repeat the motif. And each time we repeat it, we want to alter it. We want to improvise variations on the motif. And we want to continue to alter it until it sounds like something completely different than when we started. All right, so to demonstrate it, I will stick with a mode, a G Dorian, right? I'll come up with a simple little motif. There you go, good enough. So what I want to do, I want to play that, continue to play it, and just improvise variations for it. Something like this. Alright, you get the idea, right? You can do a lot with this, and you want to think, well, what are ways to create variations off of something? Well, one is rhythm, right? You can change the rhythm of the motif or of parts of the motif, right? You can make it longer, right? You can change the key. You can invert it. If you use effects, you can start putting on something like delay, right? You can change instruments. You can do a lot of different games with this. For example, I do this in my improv classes. What we do is I assign every student to come up with a simple motif. And then we start with one student. We get in a circle. The first student will play the motif. All right, we'll play it a few times. And then the student next to this student will pick up this motif, play it, but then alter it a little bit, okay? And then the next student will pick up that altered version, alter it even more, and we continue around the circle until it sounds completely different, right? We play it until it's just a whole new thing. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. We'll have many more videos with tips and tricks to boost up your improvising. I hope to see you next time at Not Right Music.